Hey, my loves. Ooh, I have a good one today as well. It's been a week of a lot of inspiration. I'm saying a week, but it's Tuesday, so that's kind of funny. But it's been a really powerful few days lately, and I have a lot to share. Since we are officially in the year of the dragon, there's a lot of dragon energy in the air, even more than before. So let's dive right in. And I will share more about this in other videos today. This is just a little hint and inspiration of what's to come. And I only have a few minutes to be live with you today, so let's just dive right in. And for those of you who are inside the activation membership, I will have a lot of surprises coming in the next few days. So get ready and excited about that. And for everyone else, just tuning in to the energy of the dragons and to your own dragon energy and your own dragon fire inside yourself. And if you resonate with dragons and you know that this is the year of the dragon, you know that there's a lot happening and a lot that you have been called for to step forward in a whole nother level, in a whole other light. And for those of you who already, and let me know if you do have a spiritual business, if you are sharing any type of service, or hey brother, hey Sylvia, welcome. If you have any type of spiritual business, if you are sharing your gifts and your services with the world whatsoever, please let me know and share that with me. I was listening to this story just a few minutes ago about the Hobbit. And if anyone has watched The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, then this will resonate with you. If you don't know the story, then that's okay. You can pick any other movie, epic movie that will also help. You can use Harry Potter, for example. In The Hobbit, there's this little hobbit in the Shire, and Gandalf, this big wizard, comes to tell Bilbo that he is meant to go on an adventure that will forever change his life. And kind of something similar happened to Harry Potter, where he was just a baby and he was kind of chosen by accident to be the chosen one to lead with the darkest magician of all time. And for Bilbo, he was meant to go on this adventure where he didn't know what was going to happen or if he was even going to come out of it alive, but that he was the chosen one to go on this adventure. And he was like, "Are you crazy, Gandalf? Like, I'm not going to do that. Like, what are you saying? Like, I'm not going to go on an adventure. I'm not going to put my life at risk." Yeah, exactly. Neo in the Matrix. Exactly. Thank you, brother, for sharing that. So we have all of these movies who represent this hero journey of the chosen one, who was in the beginning someone who looked completely normal. Neo was just Neo. Harry Potter was just a baby. And Bilbo was just a hobbit living in the Shire by himself in his little village. And then there is this big adventure that literally knocks on their door, telling them that they are the chosen ones. And I want to invite you to mirror this story back into your own life. Because what are the stories we are telling ourselves and the reasons why we might not be the chosen ones? I don't care how old you are. I don't care how you look. I don't care what nationality you're from. I don't care what are your preferences or your quirks or your values or your abilities. I don't care your background. I don't care about your family. I don't care about your insecurities and your doubts and your judgments. It doesn't matter any of that. Because only when we realize that you are the chosen one in your life and in your adventure, and I'm the chosen one in my life and in my adventure, only when we realize that, things start shifting and we stop looking at life as victims, or I'm not enough, I don't know if I'm qualified, but who am I to do it, blah, blah, blah. And we start actually realizing that we truly are the ones. And this is not some spiritual, woo-woo, inspirational pseudo concept. This is literally actuality. This is the actual truth of our reality. In your life, you are the chosen one, without a doubt. In my life, I am the chosen one, without a doubt. And it doesn't matter any fears or doubts that you have. You are the chosen one in your reality, in your life. There's just nothing to say about that. What's to say is, how are you owning up to that? Because Bilbo was scared. Look at Harry Potter and Neo. Look at their lives before they knew they were the ones. Maybe you have the most normal life. Maybe you have deep insecurities and doubts and fears and questions. Yes, responsible. Responsibility is our ability to respond. So when life knocks at your door saying, hey, it's time, you are the chosen one, let's go on an adventure. And you're like, me? But why me? Like, I don't know, I'm scared, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's on the other side of that door. Like, I don't know if I'm safe. I don't know if I can do it. Like, I don't know, I'm scared, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, the universe, life, whatever you want to call it, is going to keep knocking at your door literally forever until you finally open it and step through it and realize that you truly are the chosen one in your reality, in your life. And just like in any movie, all the characters play their parts. So for example, in Harry Potter, Ron and Hermione are really important, and even Voldemort is really important to the plot, to the story, but Harry Potter is the main character. What does this mean? It means that all these characters are necessary to play their part in the story. But what I also mean is that in your life, you are the Harry Potter. And me, I'm just Ron or Hermione or anyone else in the plot. You are Harry Potter in your life. And in my life, I'm Harry Potter. And you are the rest of the plot. This is what we need to realize. We are all Harry Potters. In our own lives, we are Harry Potters. We are the chosen one. We are the kings and queens of our throne in our lives. That is without any doubt. But how are we stepping through that path? How are we stepping forward on that journey? How are we embodying in that? You are the main character, exactly. In your life, and this is again not some pseudo spiritual concept. This is just basic, very raw and real human reality. In your life, you are the main character. In my life, I am the main character. And this is why there is no competition, because we are all living our separate, even though unified human lives. Wow, sister, you woke up from a Harry Potter dream this morning. Oh my God, wow, I love that synchronicity. I was just thinking about and listening to the story of the Hobbits just a few minutes ago. And so this is very present for me as well. And then I started thinking about Harry Potter, and I started thinking about a brother also shared the example of Neo. And I'm like, yeah, like it's the same story in every movie. There is a main character who kind of realizes at some point in their journey that they are the main character. And because you are the main character, that doesn't mean that you're not going to be scared or terrified or doubtful. It just means that whether you feel it or not, you are the one. Hey sister, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yes, these synchronicities are here for a reason. These synchronicities are here for a reason. Again, it's the year of the dragon. And if you resonate with dragons, how are you being the dragon? Yesterday, I made a live where I was sharing, are you the princess, like Shrek? Are you the princess, or whatever story? Are you the princess in the castle waiting for a prince to come save you because you cannot save yourself? Or have you realized by now that you are the freaking dragon who holds a treasure? You are the dragon who holds a treasure, who is protecting and holding a treasure. What is this treasure? It's your potentiality. Who is the princess? Is your inner child and your doubts and your insecurities and your innocence that you're here to protect and guard until there comes a hero to slay the dragon and to save the princess. And that hero is you realizing that you are the main character in your life, that you are the king or the queen of your story. So take your throne. And how do you take your throne? By embodying your power, by taking action towards your power. Even if you're scared, even if you're terrified, even if you don't know where the journey will take. So if you're curious about that, go watch yesterday's live that is called, Are You the Princess Who Needs Saving, or Have You Realized That You Are the Dragon? Each one of us is the main character in our own lives. Again, this is not some pseudo-spiritual, inspirational concept. You are the main character. No, you literally are. You literally are. You are literally the chosen one in your life. And I am literally the chosen one in my life. And collectively, we are literally all chosen ones. But we need to realize that being a chosen one doesn't mean that you're not going to be scared, that you're not going to doubt. That's not what it means. It means that even though you're scared, even though you have your doubts and insecurities, you step forward, you lead, you pioneer, you take action, you trailblaze. You're not waiting for a savior to come save you. You save yourself. And this is also not like some... I know we also connect through like divine feminine and divine masculine energetics. This is not to say that you are an independent woman and that you don't need no man. Like, that's not what we are talking about here. That's not it. And also, we get to be the princess sometimes. And we get to be pampered and treated like princesses. So that's not like the point of what we are sharing here. This is just an activation into our own power, into our own embodiment. So I hope you get what I'm putting down. Hey Carolina, welcome. So nice that you're here with us. So do you get what I'm putting down? Do you feel me? Yes, you get to be the princess. And you get to have a prince and a king who pampers you. And loves you and takes care of you and tells you like, just relax and I will provide and protect. Yes, but in your own queendom, in your own kingdom, you can also be the protector, the provider, and the space holder. That doesn't mean that you don't need no man, that like you're super independent, that you can do everything by yourself. That's not what it means. It means that you get to have it all. Yes, exactly, brother. It means that you get to have it all. You get to be the queen sitting on your throne. But a queen doesn't just sit on her throne. The queen leads and takes action and makes decisions and steps forward and has responsibilities. And you also get to be the princess and just be taken care of and pampered and loved and nurtured and all of that. And you get to be the dragon who holds a treasure of its own potentiality. And you get to be the prince who comes to save yourself and your inner princess from this castle, from this scary dragon, which is only your potential. The dragon is your potential, and you're so scared of it, so scared of the big bad dragon who is holding the treasure and keeping the princess locked in a castle. But the dragon is your power. The prince is you embodied in that power taking action. The princess is your innocence and your inner child who needs saving, who needs pampering, who needs space holding, who needs love, who needs attention. Then there is like the big bad witch or the bad Voldemort or whatever, who represents our shadows, our fears, the difficulties and challenges and triggers in our lives. And we get to face them all, and we need to realize that we are all the characters of the movie. That you are both Harry Potter and Voldemort. That you are both Gandalf and Bilbo and everyone else in the plot. That you are Neo and all the bad guys in the story. Like, you're all of them. But the point of this life is just to remind you of your own power. Thank you, sister. Delivering your fire into the life. Always. Thank you. And let me read what you were saying before. Realization within, witness reflection without. Oh, okay, let's go there. What does a queen and a king do? And a dragon do? You go first. The universe responds. Reflection within, witness reflection without. As you shift, your reality shifts. As you start taking action, the universe will start responding with results and opportunities and people and abundance and energy and inspiration and creativity and things. You go first, the universe responds. Realization within, witness the reflection without. Shift within, witness the reflection without. As you shift, the mirror of this reality shifts. If I paint my hair blonde, the mirror will reflect that I painted my hair blonde. When I shift within, the reflection in the mirror of our reality reflects that shift back to me. So it's the year of the dragon, and I'm not here to stay hidden in the dragon cave anymore. And who is coming with me? Because you know it's time and there's stuff for us to do. It's no longer time for the dragon to be hoarding and holding on to the treasure. The money and the jewels and the treasure, it's safe. It's yours. You don't need to stay in your dragon cave or in the castle and guard the treasure and hoard the treasure. You can fly away and fly out. The treasure will be there because the treasure is yours and the treasure is you. The treasure is you. And even if that treasure disappeared, you are the treasure, so you can manifest more treasures. Because you are embodied in your power. It's that story. You can manifest like $1 billion. And if those $1 billion goes away, you can manifest more. Because you are embodied in your power. You know how to do it. Again and again. You can build something. If you are an artist, I can paint something and I can sell the artwork, or I can lose it, or someone can steal it, but I can draw another one because I have that ability, because I am an artist. No more hiding. No more hiding. And let me tell you, sometimes it will be uncomfortable. And I've told you this before. Sometimes I have a very motherly, nurturing, feminine energy. And sometimes I have this dragon fire where it's like, it's time to get up. Get out of your dragon cave. Get out of hiding. People need you. And you need yourself. Get out of the castle, get out of the cave, let go of the treasure, because the treasure, when you move, the treasure goes with you. And you realize that you are the treasure. Save your princess, become the prince. Realize the shadows of the witch, the bad witch, and the Voldemort, and all these stories. Be the queen, be the king. Stand in your throne, be responsible for your life and take action. Lead the way and pioneer. Trailblaze. And if you cannot see a path forward, make a path. It's what I shared yesterday on the live. As you put one foot in front of the other, the path appears. So even if you cannot see where you are going, even if you cannot see a clear path, a clear direction, you put one foot in front of the other, and then the path just appears from you taking action. Thank you, sister. Yes, come watch this later because this is a powerful one. And hi, Alberto, welcome. Oh, Alberto, let's talk about that. Beforehand, I have to know myself. What if you actually know yourself by taking action, by going on a journey? Because guess what? You are always learning who you are. You are always knowing yourself. You don't need to know yourself before you take action. Alberto, go watch this live, the replay of this live. Because in the beginning of this live, I was sharing that Bilbo didn't know he was the chosen one. Harry Potter didn't know he was the chosen one. Neo didn't know he was the chosen one. They learned it as they went. They learned it as they go. You learn as you go. You are always knowing yourself more. You don't need to know yourself more to then take action. Because taking action will show you who you are and who you are not. It will show you what you prefer and what you don't prefer. It will show you your values. It will show you who you stand for and what you stand for and what you don't. By taking action, you know yourself more. And by not taking action, you're also knowing yourself more. But are you staying hidden and are you postponing and delaying and waiting for something, waiting to know yourself better, waiting to have more clarity, waiting for things to be clear, waiting to not be scared, waiting to not be alone? Or will you realize finally that you are the main character and that you're only waiting for yourself? As you go, the universe responds. Put one foot in front of the other and things become clearer and clearer and clearer. Stop waiting because you're just waiting for yourself. Stop postponing because you're just postponing your own potentiality. Imagine looking at a mirror with this face and waiting for the face in the mirror to change. The face in the mirror will only change when your face changes. Only when I smile, the mirror will also smile back to me. You cannot wait for the mirror to smile first. You smile first, the mirror reflects your reflection. You go first, the universe responds. When you realize this and when this shifts within you, brother, everything will shift in your reality. And I'm not sorry that I'm being very fiery and straightforward and direct right now. Because if you are here live with me or watching the replay, it's because you're calling this forth. Because again, you are the main character in your reality and I am one of the characters in your story. So if you called me into your reality, it's because you needed to hear this. If you are here live or watching the replay, whether you're triggered or activated by listening to this or both, you called me into your reality. You are the main character. You are freaking Harry Potter. You are the freaking Bilbo. You are the freaking Neo of your reality. So you called me subconsciously to be a character in your game, in your movie, to remind you that you are the main character in your movie. I cannot play your Harry Potter. You cannot play my Harry Potter. But I can remember I am Harry Potter in my reality. And because I remember, I remind. And when you remember that you are Harry Potter in your life, in your movie, in your reality, You are activated, and when you are activated, you activate others. This is the year of the dragon. What is your excuse? There are no excuses. You are ready. Being ready doesn't mean that you're not scared, doesn't mean that you have all the answers, doesn't mean that you don't doubt yourself, doesn't mean that you aren't terrified. Being ready doesn't mean that you feel ready. Being ready is a decision. And it's not even just a decision, it's a realization. You are literally always ready. You are literally always ready. Even when you are going through the darkest night of the soul, even when you are facing the biggest adversities and challenges and discomfort and pain and trauma, you are always ready. It's just you realizing that you are ready. But then after you realize that you are ready, you need to take action on it. Because realizing without taking action is not actually realizing. Because you're still waiting for something to change. You're still waiting for the reflection in the mirror to change before you change. You go first, the universe responds. You go first and the universe responds. And you go first even when it's cringy. You go first even when you're scared. You go first even if you don't know the whole picture. You go first even if you don't know where you're going. You go first even if you go alone. But you go first. And as soon as you move, the reflection of life, of the mirror, of the universe reflects that shift back to you. And it gives you people, and it gives you opportunities, and it gives you money, and it gives you creativity, and it gives you inspiration. And it gives you the next step. But you go first. Put one foot in front of the other. Step forward into the first stair of the staircase. I keep saying this. You don't need to see the whole path. You don't need to see the whole staircase. If you see the first stair, move forward to the first stair. And as soon as you step in the first stair, you will see the next one. Remember this. Thank you, Alberto. You call this forth. No more excuses. Don't tell me you need to know yourself more. You know yourself enough. And you get to know yourself as you go. You're always knowing yourself more. Thank you, brother. Bless you. I appreciate you listening and receiving. And also thank you, sister, and everyone else who is here. I really need to go now. I have a lot to do today. It's a magical day. It's a magical life. It's a magical everything. And I just wanted to come here and share this inspiration and activation with you that was so present in my energy field. And get this. First, you need to become activated within yourself. And when you are truly activated within yourself, it's only natural that you ignite and activate others. This is what we are doing. This is what it means to be a dragon. You can only activate others as much as you are activated within yourself. So remember, and as you remember, you remind. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Hazel. Thank you, Alberto. Thank you, everyone who is here. Thank you for everyone watching the replay. Thank you for remembering that you are the king, the queen, the main character, the magician of your reality. And that each one of us is the main character in our realities. There is no comparison. There is no competition. There is just all of us in our own power. So let's freaking go. I love you. And I bless you, and I ignite you, and I activate you. And after watching this live or this replay, what is the action you're going to take today about it? This is not something for you to listen to because it activates you in the moment and then you go back into your cave. So before I go, I'm asking you, what is the action you are accountable and responsible and committed to taking today after watching this live, after watching the replay? What action will you take today? Post this. I'm going to post this live now, this video now, and you comment on the video so we can see you and keep you accountable. Share with us, what will you do? What will you create today? Share it in the comments when I post this. Let us know what you are committed to doing, and then share with us what you actually created from it. So make a commitment to yourself in front of all of us so we can keep you accountable, and then let's actually see if you went through with it and if you actually created something from it. So please, I'm gonna share this now. Comment below what you will do, and once you do it, share with us what you just did. And let us support you and celebrate you. As you create and as you step forward, let us celebrate you. Because you took action, because you said you were gonna do something and you did it, let us celebrate you. So I'm gonna post this now, and I look forward to seeing your comments with the accountability of what you're gonna do today. Today, not tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Today. What will you do today about it? And then share with us what you actually did after you do it. Thank you, and I will see you on the next one. Bless you, bless you, bless you.